Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken. Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing. The occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes. Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone. But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father. Thank you.
Just remember that a God who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt. Well then, shall we? Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
Hey, you okay?
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot. You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Don't ask for it!
It's not like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right, sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything. I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
You're not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
Is something the matter?
No, I'm sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
Careful, Bella!
We've spoken with the current owners. Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but...
Ow, my back.
What the? Isabella?
Mr. Wright!
Oh, Isabel. We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
A complete understatement, darling. What are they doing in my house?
I thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all day.
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me. Come on, little Lily. Lying doesn't do that cute little face any justice. I'm a very patient man. Now, why are you really here?
The truth is I was just thinking we could have the house blessed before move-in day.
And why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
For luck and protection?
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't.
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion since this place has been empty for years.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection. And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
Here I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead. No need to be so hard on her, Rosie. I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Darling, Buttercup, please. You know these things don't work. No offense meant to the holy man, of course. That does not explain the nigger, though.
Lucille Mitchell Wright.
What?
I'm sure she knows what she's doing, love. She got us the house, remember? Who knows what a little positive vibe can do? It could even give us what we've been eagerly waiting for all these years.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now. Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here. Over lunch? I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's 2 of us working on this.
Oh, wonderful. I hope the next time the 3 of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal,
Of course, ma'am. Please look forward to it.
Isabella, a word before I go? Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share. But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life. Besides, you have people to bear it with.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
Right now? Where to?
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
It wouldn't hurt. I've got some stuff I need to buy. Groceries. And there's a shop I want to check.
Is it real food this time?
Let me guess. Rebecca?
She's just worried about you. Even I can't eat that much instant noodles.
Think of it as a talent. Let's just go, Zach.
Sorry, the line was really long. Really long.
You didn't have to run. Sit down first.
Nah, I'm good. Didn't want to make you wait for these.
What for?
An apology. And as thanks for yesterday and the other day.
You don't have to buy me anything, Zach.
You were upset. You haven't been yourself recently, and people kind of miss that, you know?
Are you just saying that, or...
No, really, Rebecca told me. You know how she is. Ashton, too.
Ashton was an ass. He should have been named Ashhole instead.
He went a little overboard, yeah. I can talk to him if you want.
He'll still tease me about it, even if it's Rebecca telling him to stop. Besides, I can handle him.
You always do. And yesterday, when you talked me through my little slump, I thought, hey, I want our old Isabella back. Are you still upset?
Thanks a lot for today, Zach. You didn't have to, but you did. I can always count on you.
Just me? No Ashton or Rebecca? Oh boy, they won't be happy to hear that. I don't mind being the favorite, though.
Nope, no favorites. But you cook better than both of them, so that's a plus.
It's always been food with you, ain't it?
Don't put it like that! You're making me sound like a glutton.
I'm not saying you are, but it does feel good to know there's someone I can invite for food to be able to eat all of it.
Only that? I thought we were also art buddies.
Oh, that too. But the food thing really stands out when you think about it. You do eat a lot for someone your, size.
Low blow. I take pride in my height.
So, is it okay now? Do you feel better? Does it still scare you?
A little. I'll be okay. I'll figure it out somehow. It's not as bad as the other day, and Father Norman helped too. I should have brought something to thank him.
Oh, we could visit him anytime. He loves hearing from the young ones.
He isn't that old, is he?
Don't know. He doesn't tell. I think I might have seen his face somewhere before. I just couldn't recall when or where. Ash says he looks like his boss, or the bartender at the local pub if he squints. Don't take his word for it, of course. He might have accidentally inhaled something from the forensic lab again when he said that. If you need anything, just ring, okay? Like when Ash annoys you too much. I'll help you with him, best friend or not.
No way. I can take him on.
Still an extra muscle wouldn't hurt, yeah? Just let me know, and I'll back you up. My sister knows this one thing to shut him up when he's being his usual self. Ask me what it is whenever you want, and I'll spill it.
I don't think that's necessary, but thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to. Where's your owner, anyway? Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could. Do you want one?
Baruthia! I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you? Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
I'm just curious about your work.
What about it?
I just want to know how it is to work on a house like the Ermengarde Mansion. Is it hard?
Because of its age? I wouldn't say it is. It is a challenge considering the factors me and my team have to sort out, but it's a good project. A breath of fresh air from what I usually work on. And I have a good team. Those original fittings, though. It might be old, but the architecture is magnificent. I'm sure you've seen the stained glass windows in the foyer. Oh, I can already think of so many things I could do with it. But of course, my team will have to double check for necessary repairs here and there. That's probably for the best. It's easy to break some key elements with a rush restoration job, and who knows what other hidden issues there might be underneath. People can be so careless. I'm sorry, I spoke too much.
No, it's okay. You seem to really love what you're doing.
It's not really like that. I'm just lucky to have found work in an interesting field. Anyway, Baruthiel's due for her visit to the vet. Nice talking to you, Miss Santos. I wish you luck with what you're planning to work on. It seems like a big project, too.
It's a project for a friend, actually.
All the same. Good luck. By the way, about the Ermengarde Mansion. With my clients, it's the rights. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion. Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
trouble started in Hackney in the east of the city late this afternoon before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon, where a furniture store has been ablaze for at least an hour now. For the first time since the trouble began on Saturday, the violence has also flared outside the capital in Birmingham. The Home Secretary Theresa May has called the attack sheer criminality, and said those behind it will be brought to justice. In the last hour, it has been confirmed that the Prime Minister David Cameron is cutting short his holiday and flying home tonight. Our first report is from our Home Affairs correspondent, Jim Kelly. The latest trouble started in Hackney in the east of the city late this afternoon before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon, where a furniture store has...
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home. Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide. The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent. Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose. Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxbourne in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
The latest trouble started in Hackney in the east of the city late this afternoon before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon. They would have more offers from the streets of London tonight, and here they moved in in force. So all around this area, the cordons are now going up. For the second night running, we've got copycat acts of violence. This is what the police fear, what they're calling pure criminality. This is as itself an signal of the mayhem in the district. The death of a man in one part of London has triggered a wave of violence in neighbourhoods in the north and south of the capital. In Hackney, the services began in the early evening. The police said they would have more offers from the streets of London tonight, and here they moved. In Hackney, the services began in the early evening. The police said they would have more offers from the streets of London tonight, and here they moved in force. So all around this area, the cordons are now going up. For the second night running, we've got copycat acts of violence.
It wouldn't hurt. So all around this area, the cordons are now going up. For the second night running, we've got copycat acts of violence. This is what the police fear, what they're calling pure criminality. This is as itself
signal of the mayhem in the district. The death of a man in one part of London has triggered a wave of violence in neighbourhoods in the north and south of the capital. In Hackney, the services began in the early evening. The police said they would have more officers on the streets of London tonight, and here they moved in to report. So all around this area, the cordons are now going up. For the second night running, we've got copycat acts of violence. This is what the police fear, what they're calling pure criminality. This is a response to the signal of the mayhem in the district. The death of a man in one part of London has triggered a wave of violence in neighbourhoods in the north and south of the capital. In Hackney, the services began in the early evening. Police said they would have more officers on the streets of London tonight, and here they moved in to report. So all around this area, the cordons are now going up. For the second night running, we've got copycat acts of violence. This is what the police fear, what they're calling pure criminality. This is a response to the signal of the mayhem in the district. The death of a man in one part of London has triggered a wave of violence in neighbourhoods in the north and south of the capital. In Hackney, the services began in the early evening. The police said they would have more officers on the streets of London tonight, and here they moved in to report. So all around this area, the cordons are now going
Hey
up.
there!
For the second night running,
How are you feeling? Good morning, Becca. I just want to check on you. I heard the news. How are you doing? Becca, Rose, she... Shh, it's okay. I know. I'm sorry. I know how much she means to you. No, you don't understand! This is what I've been telling you guys! What you've been telling... Alright. Tell you what. Why don't we eat dinner together today? I heard the diner near your office is serving your favorite today. My treat? No, I'm not at the office! Ugh! Never mind! We're not safe! Not anywhere! What are you talking about? And don't shout! I was just inviting you to help take your mind off things! The letter! This again? Ghosts aren't real, Isabella. They're just stories made up to scare children. You're always saying that, but look what happened to Rose! I know what I saw! The police says it's a homicide case. Didn't you see what's in her room? That's not something another human being would do! Come on, Rebecca! You have to believe me this time! Isabella, I know you're in shock, but you have to wait for the authorities' findings. You can't just make assumptions based on some stupid letter you picked up somewhere.
So all around this area, the cordons are now going up. For the second night running, we've got copycat acts of violence. This is what the police fear, what they're calling pure criminality. This is a response to the signal of the mayhem in the district. The death of a man in one...
You're still not going to believe me, even if someone else already died, no?
You know that's not what I'm trying to get at.
What if Zach comes next? Or Ashton? Or you? Did you see what she did to Rose? We're all completely powerless against her, and you still won't listen!
Isabella, enough already. Where are you anyway? At home? Of course you're at home. I'm coming over.
The death of a man in one part of London has triggered a wave of violence in neighbourhoods in the north and south of the capital.
The Luxbourne Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The latest trouble started in Hackney. of the city late this afternoon before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon, where a furniture store has been ablaze for at least an hour now. For the first time since the trouble began on Saturday, the violence has also flared outside the capital in Birmingham. The home-sex Theresa May has called the attack sheer criminality, and said those behind it will be brought to justice. In the last hour, it has been confirmed that the Prime Minister David Cameron is cutting short his holiday and flying home tonight. Our first report is from our Home Affairs correspondent, June Kelly. The latest trouble started in Hackney in the east of the city late this afternoon before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon, where a furniture store has been ablaze for at least an hour now. For the first time since the trouble began on Saturday, the violence has also flared outside the
But
capital
Rose
in
is...
Birmingham. The home-sex Theresa May has called the attack sheer criminality, and said those behind it will be brought to justice. In the last hour, it has been confirmed that the Prime Minister David Cameron is cutting short his holiday and flying home tonight. Our first report is from our Home Affairs correspondent, June Kelly. The latest trouble started in Hackney in the east of the city late this afternoon before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon, where a furniture store has been ablaze for at least an hour now. For the first time since the trouble began on Saturday, the violence has also flared outside the capital in Birmingham. The home-sex Theresa May has called the attack sheer criminality, and said those behind it will be brought to justice. In the last hour, it has been confirmed that the Prime Minister David Cameron is cutting short his holiday and flying home tonight. Our first report is from our Home Affairs correspondent, June Kelly.
You didn't have to come over, you know. You have classes tomorrow, don't you?
Before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon, where a furniture store has been ablaze for at least an hour now. For the first time since the trouble began on Saturday,
I'm sorry,
violence
okay?
has also flared
I didn't mean to yell.
outside in Birmingham.
I just didn't want what happened to Rose to happen to you, Zach, and Ashton. I wouldn't forgive myself. Listen.
Confirmed that the Prime Minister David Cameron is cutting short his holiday and flying home tonight. Our first report is from our Home Affairs correspondent, June Kelly. The latest trouble started in Hackney in the east of the city late this afternoon before spreading to Lewisham, Peckham, and now in the last hour to Croydon in South London. And these are the latest pictures live from Croydon, where a furniture store has been ablaze for at least an hour now. For the first time since the trouble began on Saturday, the violence has also flared outside the capital in Birmingham. The home-sex Theresa May has called the attack sheer criminality, and said those behind it.
Rebecca, sorry. I need to answer that. I've skipped work today. Rose is gone and... My boss is probably beyond furious. No doubt that's him calling. Rebecca? What's gotten into you?